So the wig I'm going to be using is this new wig that I just completed. I want to note that your wig should be a newly washed wig, free from oils. You want to make sure that you don't have, any oils that bleed through onto the lace from, day-to-day wear. So you kind of want to do a 2-week hold right after you washed your wig. So the tape I'm going to be using is this double-sided wig tape by Airflex. And the reason why I like this tape is that it is the only tape that I have tried that will give me a 2-week hold. It is very strong and very sticky. So I love this tape. I get it on Amazon. I wish that I can get it wholesale and sell it along with the lace wig straps. And trust me, I am working on it. Okay, so I am ready to put my double-sided wig tape on. So to get a 2-week hold, we're doing it different. We're not putting the strap around our forehead and putting the tape on the strap and pressing the wig down. We're pretty much going to be working from our canvas head or a styrofoam head mode if you have that. Both of them works well. Okay, so you're going to get it as close to the edge as possible. So, you're going to press it. But that's not really what's going to hold it. That's just giving it a nice little press. So now you're going to tie it up and you're going to let it sit for 24 hours. Okay, so I'll see you back in 24 hours. Now that we've prepped our wig, we're going to move on to our lace wig straps. This is the new packaging for the lace wig straps. And I have the instructions on the back. This is what the lace wig strap looks like when you take it out of the package. But we're going to be working with an old grungy one that we're going to clean. So these lace wig straps are very durable. They'll last you for about 6 months. But what you want to do is make sure that you totally clean it with alcohol in between each use to get all the oils off. That way you know that you'll have the maximum amount of sticking. So you want your wigs and the tape to stick really good. So you want to make sure that your strap is also clean and clear of any types of oils. So how I like to clean my strap is I just like to take regular alcohol on a cotton round and just take all that old glue off from the tape. So you can see a lot of this old glue that's on there. Okay, there we have our strap. It's nice and clean and ready to be reused. Okay, now that our wig has been sitting for 24 hours, I'm going to transfer it off of this canvas block and just put it on this styrofoam head, just so I know that my strap will fit around with ease. Okay, now that I have figured out which way to position my strap, I'm looking for that stationary slider, because this stationary slider, and it's inside out, it's gonna be just maybe a ½ inch away from the tape. That way I know that I'll have all this extra room to work with to tighten up my slider. So I'm just going to pin this in place. A pin is not going to bother it. So I want to pin it close to the bottom because I'm going to be starting that strap right there. Okay, so it's pretty much all ready. I'm going to get my tweezers and I'm going to start peeling back. Another thing you can do, if you want, you can put a little bit of glue at the bottom. But we're going to actually not going to have to do that, because remember, we're going to let our strap stick for another 24 hours. Okay, so I'm pretty much ready. It's my straps inside out. I'm going to take my time and I am going to lay this right on the edge. So now you can see the tape is slightly wider than the strap. So I'm going to take my strip and I'm going to cover it because I don't want it sticking to my scarf. So I'm going to let it sit for another 24 hours. So I'm just going to put it back on. Okay, here we go again. Okay, we'll be back back in 24 hours. Okay, now that our wig has been sitting for 24 hours with the strap attached to the tape, let's go ahead and take everything off and see how it looks. Now, for purposes of the video, mine has set for only 24 hours, but there has been times that I have forgot about it and it has set for a couple days. Now, you know that I put the tape across just because the tape is longer than the strap. So I wear stocking caps, which are actually knee highs. I just cut the feet off and I wear them as my stocking cap because they're really cheap. I mean, you can get, I think it's, I don't know, 10 in a box for $9.99 at Walmart. Okay, so here is the hole. As you can see, that tape is really stuck to the net. It's not coming up. And the strap, it's on there. It's not coming up. That's going to give you a 2-week hold. The only problem you may have is the sides. And if you want, like I said, you can put a little dab of glue there. And you can also, see the straps really stuck to the tape. So you really will be putting a little bit of glue onto your wig net if you want, if you feel comfortable. You can also try to push a needle and thread through there. I've done that too. It's really hard to get a needle through, but you can manage to get it through a couple loops and that'll hold it down. Or you can loop it through the stationary fastener here. And I'm not quite sure what you can do on this side. You can probably put a little glue right on the edge, just depending what type of wig you have. And that way you won't have to get it on the net. But this is your 2-week hold, folks. This is a great 2-week hold. So you're going to have to do a little bit of brushing. And I don't know if I mentioned to you that shine. Can you see it? Right in here, it's a little shine. I've been experimenting with this stuff called Dole-It, and I'll have to do a separate video to see if it experimental video to see if it takes the shine away. So I ordered it online. It's called Dole-It, and you're supposed to put it over your lace before you apply your tape, and it takes that shine away. But you can take a little bit of powder, you know, that's what I do. Just put a little bit of powder in there and take that shine away. And just kind of, you know, you're going to have to do some brushing just to kind of loosen the hair up a little bit. But pretty much, this is it. This is the end of this tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, you know what to do. Thank you for watching.